Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and in this video, you guys are watching the full game of Forza Horizon 3. Now, in this video, we're going to be doing a drift build of a Toyota GT86. Now, over the course of the next few days, we're going to be rolling out some footage from the from Forza Horizon 3 before you guys actually before the release, so you guys can really get pumped up for the game, so you guys can really get excited for it, because I know I am so, dude. Oh my god, I'm just so over the moon about this game. It's so much fun, and it's been so much fun to play, so much fun to record, so much fun to make videos with. And I'm serious, guys. When it actually like fully releases, oh, we're gonna have one incredible game on our hands. The community is gonna be so huge, and not just the community, but like everything that you can do in the game that surrounds the community is just absolutely massive. It's so massive. So I know I'm kind of like, I haven't even talked about the build of the car yet because I'm just going on and on about the game. But the first thing that we're gonna do, we're obviously, since it's a drift build, is we're gonna go through the upgrades. We're gonna go through the garage. We're actually gonna show you guys what's going on as far as what we can do here. Now, we've got a body kit preset, which is a Rocket Bunny preset. It's a Rocket Bunny V2 kit with a bunch of upgrades already included. It's got your engine mods already included. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through and build it up ourselves instead of going with the preset kit. So the preset kit comes with like 893 horsepower, and it puts you at an S1 class. What we're going to do, like I said before, is we're going to go through and build it up ourselves, because I kind of like to have that little bit more of a personal aspect to building up the car. And because in my opinion, I mean, you can set it up, sure, you can get the pre-made setup, but I really like to, pick my own wheels, pick my own color combinations, pick my own engine mods, and then, you pick out a whole list of what you want, and then you give it to Warren, and he puts it together. But, but either way, it's definitely something that I'm really, really interested in, as far as like, because you've got so many more engine swap options now. Like, you could swap almost anything that you could possibly desire. Like, really, you can swap almost anything you could possibly desire into these cars, and especially like just into an 86 or whatever other car you want. Now, I haven't been through everything to see what engine swap options you have for everything, but I do know that for pretty much almost every car, you have so many engine options. It is absolutely unreal. Like, you have so many engine swap options. I mean, I was really, really close to doing the 6.2 V8. I was this close. I was like, you guys can't see the motion I'm making with my fingers right now, but it was very, very, very close. I ended up going with the 3-liter inline-6 twin turbo. It just suits the platform a little bit better, and it suits the car a little bit better as well. But the first thing I did was go for a single turbo swap, because honestly, that single turbo swap, I like to drive with it better. I like the kind of sensation of no boost, no boost, no boost, and boost. And when that boost kicks in, you know exactly when it's coming, and once it's kicking in, you can just stay right there on the throttle on boost and keep your slides going, no problem at all. So, and it's so nice that we actually can pair the Rocket Bunny wing with an actual Rocket Bunny kit. And then actually, it's really cool though too, because we've got V2 fenders and a V2 bumper, but a V1 GT wing. So I like to mix and match the Rocket Bunny body kits, like the parts and stuff like that they use, because honestly, I feel like, enough people have built Rocket Bunny cars now with the generic setup, right? Like if you're going to build a V2 car, have it with the V2 fenders, the V2 bumper, the V2 wing, V2 everything. I personally, like, one of my favorite Rocket Bunny combinations for an 86 anyway is V1 fenders, V1 wide body fenders with a V2 front bumper and a Street Faction chassis mount wing like the one I have on my car. So, spoilers, hashtag Rocket Bunny on the way. Rocket Bunny 2016. Anyways, so many wheels to choose from. So many. It's absolutely insane how many wheels there are to choose from here. And honestly, at this point, we have so many wheels in the game that you could pretty much, like, it's almost limitless on what kind of wheels you want. Like, there is really, literally a wheel style for pretty much anybody and everybody. I can't stress that enough, how many different wheel setups there are. I mean, and the thing is, those particular wheels that I just put on the car, they pretty much, you can fit those, as far as, like, you know, character goes, you can fit those on lots of different cars. I mean, they fit really well on this 86, but they also fit well on, like, an early 1970s AMC Javelin. Why? Because good wheels generally go well with a lot of different cars, honestly. I mean, you got, you know, certain people that are like, well, these are only tuner car wheels, and these are only muscle car wheels, and these are only exotic car wheels. That's not necessarily always true when you have really, really, really good wheels, because when you have a really good set of wheels, they generally will always accent the car no matter what you put them on. And that is the mark of a really good wheel. A really good wheel will always accent the car that they're put on, in my opinion. I mean, really what the best wheels in the world do, or should do for a car, is not necessarily overpower any of the other design features, but just accent everything. And I think that, like I said, that's what these do. So we're finishing up, we're building up the engine a little bit, and, well, I say a little bit, I think we ended up with somewhere around 850, 900 horsepower from this build. I'm pretty sure, anyway, we go back and check it. It's like, okay, it's up there, it's up in the 8s. But the thing is actually about this particular car, I didn't realize that even with as wide of tires that I had, this thing, dude, it blows the tires off. It absolutely destroys them. But go ahead and go to your shopping cart, and you pay for everything, and you get it installed on the car, and you are good to go. I really like how they show you your shopping cart before you actually, you know, buy the parts, because the fact that they show you your shopping cart, it eliminates two things. One, it eliminates the menu lag, which is really, really nice. And two, it allows you to catalog everything together and really, so you can really know in depth what you actually put on the car. So, and it's going to make budget builds a whole lot more fun. It's going to make budget builds insanely fun. So, getting a little bit of front camber put on the thing. I went with about 2.5 degrees negative. I could go more, but I feel like it's a decent enough amount for this particular build. The sway bars, I stiffened up the rear a little bit. I'm post-commentating this because I recorded this particular video. I can't remember how long ago I recorded this, but I'm sorry if I may seem like I'm not exactly sure what we did on the tuning side, but the thing is, I'm going back through it as I'm showing it to you guys. So the main gist of what we did to the car, as far as tuning-wise goes, is we softened up the front and stiffened up the rear, because with a drift setup, you want, you know, obviously you want more front camber for better turn-in, and you also want a softer front setup than the rear, because a stiffer rear setup will allow the rear to slide out a whole lot easier. But we're almost about to get out of the garage right now, and you guys will be able to see what kind of a beast we're dealing with here, because this car is so much fun to drive. Oh my god, is it so much fun to drive. I love it. I love it. I love it. And, oh, I can't get over the fact that we have Rocket Bunny now. And, like, actual Rocket Bunny gets in the game. I'm just, like, it's so... God, it makes me so happy to see the fact that we actually have him in the game. And his thing sounds like a beast. Thing is, on gravel, there's not really that much you can do with it. It's useless in every gear on gravel. Let's just say that. It's useless in every gear. But once you get out on the tarmac, that's when it becomes a lot of fun. And I don't know why I drove into the fence. It just kind of happened, I guess. But now that we're getting right out there to the tarmac, oh, will you proceed, please? Just taking a look around the car here, because it is so gorgeous. Out onto the tarmac, and I think we get into about third gear. Or second gear, and easing to boost. No, third gear, and easing to boost, and it just blows the tires off. Fourth gear, fifth gear, blows the rear tires off. Has absolutely no hesitation in doing that either. Catapults it sideways, banging off the rev limiter in sixth gear, just absolutely rocketing down the road right into a SUV. But no, rocketing down the road with both rear tires just spinning, creating massive clouds of smoke. Traffic wasn't really on our side, I should say, for this particular test, but I think in terms of In terms of, am I happy with the car? Oh god, yeah. I'm very happy with the car. I'll show you guys some more drifting with it later when I get into some of the drifting spots, because the drifting spots are like it's slightly hard to find them in the beginning, but once you find some really good drifting spots, oh my god, they're so good. They are so good. And I think that the drifting spots and the drift zones are going to become a major part of something I'm going to cover very soon. So if you guys did enjoy this build, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.